What is going on? It's I, the Madcrownxox here, and I'm here to give you a very important video, actually. It's not just about the subject I'm talking about, but also anime adaptations as a whole. You know, you already have the news. I'm a giant Mushoku Tensei fan. It's my favorite light novel. It's my favorite isekai, and if they do things right, it'll become my favorite anime. It depends. Now, of course, when it comes to announcements and adaptations, there's a lot of doubts, and that's okay. I've been seeing things on Twitter and Facebook, and even on my own videos where people are like, "Don't get your hopes up, calm down," and stuff like that. And I understand, I really do. However, I can see why people say that. What if it comes a bummer? What if it's poorly animated? What if it's rushed? What if it's axed or butchered? I understand that. However, I still have extreme confidence. Why? It's actually very simple. Research. If you want to know how well a series can do, it is based off of popularity and sales. Japan isn't just a studio that'll just do anything. They have a racket of how they do things. Very popular things that are based off of novels or books that are extremely popular, most times are given a good treatment. And I'm not saying they're adapted T by T, that's only when it's done by manga, such as things such as Sailor Moon, the remake, or Fullmetal Alchemist, Hellsing, and stuff like that. Hell, even JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. These are all manga that are already done, so they had the time to be completed as an anime. And that's freaking amazing. I believe a lot of people should follow that practice where instead of trying to adapt something that's still nowhere near completion, try to adapt something that's at least near done. So therefore, you have enough content and you know the budget you need to go. Hell, even Hunter x Hunter did well. However, these are all manga. And believe it or not, it takes manga quicker to get adapted, actually, than a light novel series does. So I realize one thing that we anime fans have a giant expectations when it comes to adaptations, when it comes to our source materials in Japan. However, here in America, a lot of stuff that are based off of books and comics get adapted all the time to movies and TV shows. And they're not nowhere near well adapted, but yet, most of the time, it gets well praised. And we like it. It makes us millions. We like it. We buy on Blu-rays and DVDs, or we freaking torrent it or whatever. And there we go. But when it comes to anime, we have that high expectation in it. And when it doesn't do things at least near to the way it's supposed to, or it goes off to our anime original route, we get pissed. Agami Ga Kill is a good example. During the second half of that series, it went totally to a different route. It did something similar, but at the end of the day, it was a major disappointment to manga readers. Even to some anime watchers only believed and said, "Didn't it feel rushed?" And I'm like, yeah, it did, didn't it? Because it was rushed. A lot of good character development happened. A lot of people that died that shouldn't have died. And some people that die that supposed to die. And it goes on like that. But I won't spoil that for you. You read the manga yourself and tell me how you feel. I'm here to talk about mainly Mushoku Tensei and the worries of adaptation. Now, you can tell if something's going to be adaptation is by its popularity, and by its sales, and by its ratings. Mushoku Tensei is known as the granddaddy of modern isekai, created on the webpage as a web series back in 2012. During the time Sword Art Online was being aired. And during this time, it gained major popularity and awards just by its web novel alone. Then it became a light novel series, and it got even more popularity. And then the manga series. And if I've been on sites such as Twitter and Facebook and reviews even on Amazon, and most of them are just nothing but 4 to 5 stars, or people just saying this is some of the best stuff they have read in a long time, and have restored their faith in isekai. It made things just amazing. They love the writing, they love the characters, the story, the world itself. It's just amazing. Hell, the lore itself. I've never seen good lore in an isekai like this in a long time. This is some really good lore, since, Overlord, for God's sakes. It's really good lore. and you can find it on the wiki page. And on the wiki page, by the way, is still in construction. They're giving a remodel right now, and I'm very excited. Ever since the anime got announced, that people went back on the wiki page and start rebuilding the thing and stuff. You know, the way it looks is more organized and clean. They need to put some stuff back on because I'm like, yo, some stuff's missing there. But yeah, a lot of people are excited about this. Even the Russians. Yep, there's a site I go on called vt.com/Mushoku Tensei, and they're really excited about this. Actually, some people who make a lot of videos on YouTube are whether they're from Hispanic areas or they're Russian. They're the ones that make the most videos, Mushoku Tensei here on YouTube. Very few Americans or English-speaking people who actually do. And that's a big surprise to me, you know? So I'm guessing when the anime comes out, that's when more Americans will start talking about it. And I'm for it. So I'm going to show you some proof. Look at ReZero, Overlord, Slime, Shield Hero. Even Tanya, I guess, you want to. These are all isekai that are extremely popular in books and even in anime. And because of that, they all have continuations. Hell, Sword Art Online just finished its season 3 and is already going on, continuing in October, which I've heard of. And I'm like, damn, that's surprising. You know, sure, it took a while for it to come here, but it still came nonetheless because they put a lot of work and effort into it. I was looking at some of the animation on the third season of Sword Art Online. I do plan to watch it when the English dub hits out. And wow, that work they put into it, A1 Pictures, is freaking amazing. Then yes, there are isekais out there that are poorly animated and also poorly adapted. And most of those have like 12 episodes, and they sometimes will get season 2, then they fall face of the earth. Even when you go look for the manga series, the manga got discontinued itself. I've seen this in some stuff like that. Even when it came to light novels. Sundays Without God. What other one that happened? Chaka the Coffin Princess. I like the Chaka the Coffin Princess, the animation, but I prefer the anime over the freaking manga and the light novels, to tell you the truth. I know. Haganai was season 2 as well. The light novels were a disappointment, but the manga continued where it left off from a certain point from the light novels to redo everything from near the end point, and it did a way better job. So, with Mushoku Tensei being as popular, well-rated, it even won some awards, it even is doing well in sales, as it is, I guarantee you it will be given a good studio. A studio that understands that this is a very important isekai, because this is the one that kind of started it all for modern isekai, for crying out loud. So it's going to give it that nice care that I know it's going to be given. I just know it. And there's no way it's going to be just given 12 to 13 episodes. No way. That is impossible. They know that will be doing major displeasure to the fans and viewers. People will know, yo, that is a BS. That is rushed as hell. People will know that. They can tell. So I bet you that it will be 24 episodes. And those 24 episodes will be able to adapt the entire juvenile period. Why? Because they're not going to put every nook and cranny from the novels in there. I already know that. They're not going to put all the side stories. They're not going to put all the point perspectives in there. They're not going to do it. They're probably going to do what the manga did, where the manga did change some stuff up here and there, but it stayed on a narrow path. They did it to where it wouldn't really affect the story, where it can keep on going. Yes, some things are different here and there, but at the end of the day, the story's still going straight. It's still okay. I see very few people who are fans of the novel that actually complain about the manga itself. You know, of course, the artwork looks way better in the manga, but once again, that's because the writer, the illustrator of the light novel don't have to do much work like the mangaka does. So there's that as well to put into consideration. I know this will be well adapted. A lot of people will be talking about it because it's a very controversial light novel series. It's very controversial. And the thing is that you're not supposed to like the main character at first. You're not supposed to. In fact, you're supposed to think they're scum because they are scum. They're supposed to be this terrible person who's learning to become a good person. It's a story of redemption. Put effort into everything you do, but don't get cocky. That's one of the main things I get from Mushoku Tensei. Work hard, and you will achieve something in life. So, yes, I know it's going to be well adapted. I know it's been given to a good studio. I still would like JC Staff to do it. Or a JC Staff with a backing of Netflix. That would be good, because that way, when JC Staff does it, it'll be given the money by Netflix, the big budget, and it'll be able to animate it. And then it will be able to do that. But that's just wishful thinking. That's my dream. It's not going to come real, but it's just my dream. But can a guy dream? Can a guy please let a guy dream? But anyways, both the main topic at hand. I realized some other things, like how the American Mushoku Tensei fan page on Facebook has been dead since 2015, and I don't know when it's going to resurrect anytime soon. So I was thinking, I should make a fan page of Mushoku Tensei and just invite a bunch of people onto it and just post updates and just photos and stuff like that, and people like, and just do that, something to keep me busy and active during my free time, because there's no fan pages. Hell, the Russians have one, the French have one, the Hispanics have one, Twitters, and even their own sites. And another thing I want to talk about is, why do I think this is going to be a very popular series? I go on his site, which Chibi and that anime man goes on to when they tell them what are they going to watch for that season. It's called livechart.me. Within livechart.me, if you go to TBA anime, which means to be announced, it tells you all the anime that have been confirmed, but don't know when it's going to come out or when it's going to be worked on. And when you click on popularity, the first 5 animes are anime that already have a season to them. I mean, they've already been animated, so people know about these anime. They really like them. So because of that, when they heard a continuation, of course, they'll be in the top 5 of popularity. Number 1, you have That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Number 2, you have ReZero Season 2. Number 3, you have My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu Season 3. Number 4, you have The Promised Neverland. Just getting off of that, of course, it's going to be up there. And of course, you have Mrs. Kobayashi's Dragon Maid Season 2. These are all anime that already have seasons and they're just continuations. But when it comes to debuts, nothing else, don't count the continuation anime, but even some of the continuation anime above it. Number 1, when it comes to debut, is Mushoku Tensei. And it also ranks number 6 altogether on the top chart list, as well as it comes to popularity. A lot of people are extremely hyped and excited about the series. So I can guarantee you, it's going to do well. It's going to do well. I know there'll be some people who's going to complain, like, oh, they put this part in there and put that part in here, and I can understand your pain about that. But as long as it doesn't astray from the straight path of the story that is put onto it, I'm okay. I am freaking okay. So, like I said, I am hyped. I am excited. I can't wait. You can't stop this hype train no matter what. Because oh god, man. It's been a while since March 15th when I heard the news. I am still on this adrenaline because, like, finally, I am just can't wait, man. So are you hyped as me? Can you not wait for the greatness, for the highly acclaimed best isekai, and also highly acclaimed one of the best light novels ever rated out of Japan as well? Let me know what you guys think below. Should I start a Mushoku Tensei fan page on Facebook? Should I not? Let me know. If I did, would you guys join it? Let me know at the links in the comments below. I don't know why I said the links. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and also hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I upload. Madcrownxox Anime, signing out.